There is a truth so powerful, so sacred, that very few ever come close to understanding it. It is not spoken on stages. It is not found in ordinary conversations. It exists in silence, in moments when the world fades, and something deep within your soul begins to whisper. You may feel like life has been guiding you toward something, but you could never explain what. That unshakable feeling that you are meant for something greater is not an illusion. It is a divine message. And now, that message is rising within you, calling you to awaken. The truth is this: you are not here by accident. This message did not find you by coincidence. It found you because you are ready to hear what most people are not yet prepared to understand. There is a light inside of you that has waited for this exact moment to activate. The world may not recognize it, but your soul does. If your heart is beating faster, if your spirit feels alive, then this is your sign. You have been chosen to remember. The time has come to uncover the truth that your soul has always known, but the world has forgotten. Many people believe that being a chosen one means living a life of constant ease, divine favor, and open doors. However, the reality is quite different. In fact, this is where most chosen ones make their first mistake. They believe that the path will be clear, that everyone will support them, and that their gifts will be immediately recognized. But that is not how divine purpose unfolds. The truth is, the path of a chosen one is often filled with silence, stillness, and tests that feel confusing. Many begin to question their worth, wondering if they have lost their way. They ask themselves, if I am truly chosen, then why do I feel so alone? This is the first misunderstanding. Being chosen does not mean you will be understood by everyone. It means you carry a frequency that few can recognize. Another common mistake is the belief that being chosen means you must always be strong, perfect, and unshakable. This pressure creates unnecessary suffering. The truth is, chosen ones are deeply human. They feel pain deeply. They question, they cry, they fall, and they rise again. That rising again and again is what makes them chosen. It is not about perfection. It is about persistence. Many also wait for a sign from the outside world, a message, a mentor, or a miracle. But what they get wrong is this: the real sign is already within. The divine does not scream. It whispers, it nudges, calls from within your spirit. If you are waiting for someone to tell you who you are, you may wait forever. The chosen ones are not meant to be told. They are meant to remember. Chosen ones often underestimate their value. They may feel out of place, different, or misunderstood. They may try to fit in, to blend with the world around them. But their power lies in their uniqueness, not in their ability to conform. Trying to hide your light to make others comfortable is another mistake many make. You were never meant to dim your light. You were meant to shine, even when others cannot handle the brightness. Perhaps the most important thing chosen ones get wrong is timing. They believe everything must happen now, that they must already be at the top, already successful, already awakened. But the journey of a chosen one is never rushed. It unfolds in divine timing. Every delay, every detour, and every moment of stillness carries a hidden blessing. If you are on this path and you feel lost or unsure, remember this: it does not mean you are doing it wrong. It means you are still becoming. The seed does not bloom the moment it is planted. And just like that seed, your roots are growing even when nothing is visible on the surface. So breathe, be patient, trust yourself. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. There is a quiet but powerful difference between the 99% and the 1% of chosen ones. It is not about money. It is not about status. It is not even about talent. The separation is deeper. It is invisible to most, but it shapes everything. The 99% are seekers. They feel something special within themselves. They are drawn to messages like this. They have dreams, visions, and a sense that they were meant for more. But something often holds them back. It may be fear, confusion, or waiting for permission. These individuals have the light within them, but they have not fully trusted it yet. On the other hand, the 1% are no different in essence, but they have made one powerful decision. They have chosen to remember. They have chosen to awaken, even when it was uncomfortable. They did not wait for signs, they became the sign. That is what separates them. The 99% want clarity before they move. The 1% move and clarity finds them along the way. The 99% wait for approval. The 1% approve of themselves. The 99% ask, "What if I fail?" The 1% ask, "What if this is exactly why I was born?" It is a mindset shift, not a miracle. The journey of the 1% begins in the same confusion, pain, and longing that the 99% feel. But instead of turning back, they go deeper. They listen when others are distracted. They act when others hesitate. They trust the unseen path. Another difference is responsibility. The 1% do not see their gift as something to show off. They see it as something to protect, nurture, and use for the greater good. They are not trying to impress others. They are trying to fulfill their assignment. That sense of divine responsibility sets them apart. The 99% often keep searching outside for answers. But the 1% have realized that the answers were always within. They have stopped comparing their journey to others. They have stopped doubting their timing. They have stopped shrinking to make others comfortable. There is also a difference in how they see pain. The 99% see pain as punishment. The 1% see it as preparation. They understand that life did not break them. It built them. Every challenge was a classroom. Every delay was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Even in silence, the 1% are growing. Even in the dark, they are shining. They do not need applause to stay committed. They know that their soul is being shaped for something sacred, and they trust that what is for them will never miss them. If you feel something stirring inside you right now, then maybe you are already stepping into the 1%. Maybe you are no longer waiting. Maybe you are ready to become what you were always meant to be. The 1% are not better. They are just awake. And the moment you stop waiting for proof and start living from your truth, you cross over. You become the 1%, and the world begins to feel it. There is a truth so powerful, so ancient, and so sacred that it has been hidden in plain sight. Not because it was meant to be kept away from you, but because only those who are truly ready can receive it. This truth has been whispered through dreams, echoed in moments of silence, and felt in the spaces where the world goes quiet. Today, this truth is coming back to you not from outside, but from deep within. The hidden truth is this: you are not ordinary. You were never created to blend in. You were not meant to follow the path that everyone else walks. You were sent here with a frequency, a divine code, a unique purpose that only you can fulfill. That feeling you have, the sense that you were chosen for something greater, is not your imagination. It is your soul remembering what the world tried to make you forget. This world teaches people to look outside for validation, for success, for meaning. But the truth has always lived within you. You were born with a light so strong that darkness had to surround you early, just to make you question it. That is why your path has been heavier. That is why you have felt misunderstood, even in rooms full of people. Because your spirit was never meant to be ordinary, it was designed to awaken. The hidden truth is that your challenges were not punishments. They were spiritual initiations. Every time you were broken, you were actually being opened. Every time you were left behind, you were being positioned ahead. The world measures strength by outward power, but your strength has always been in how deeply you feel, how fiercely you rise, and how gently you love. There is another part of this truth. You are already connected to divine guidance. You do not need to earn it. You do not need to prove yourself. The universe or God, whatever you call that higher power, has always known who you are. The delays you have faced were not denials. They were divine timings. You are not late. You are right on time. Most people walk through life reacting, but the chosen ones create shifts. When you begin to live from your soul, you stop playing small to fit into systems that were never designed for your greatness. You stop seeking approval from those who cannot see your vision. You begin to walk with the knowing that you are already guided, already equipped, and already enough. The hidden truth is not a complicated secret. It is a simple remembering. You were born powerful. You were born wise. You were born ready. But the world taught you fear, taught you to doubt your own magic. And now you are being called to unlearn everything that told you otherwise. You are not here to just survive. You are here to awaken. You are here to raise the energy around you. You are here to remind others of their light, simply by standing in your own. So breathe deeply. Let your soul speak. Let the old stories fall away. This is not the beginning of your power. This is the moment you return to it. And when you do, you will not need to shout it. Your energy will speak louder than words. You will walk into rooms and shift them. You will inspire without trying. You will manifest without forcing. Because you are living from truth, not fear. This is the hidden truth. And it was never hidden from you. It was hidden for you until you were ready to rise. There is something truly special about your existence. You may not always have seen it clearly, but your life has never been random. Every twist in your path, every delay, every deep emotion you felt was guiding you towards something greater. And that something greater is your divine mission. Yes, you have one. In fact, your soul came into this world with it. Your mission is not necessarily about what job you have or how much money you make. It is not about fame or attention. It is about what your soul came here to do, to heal, to awaken, and to transform. Your divine mission is the deeper reason behind your experiences, your pain, your lessons, and your gifts. It is why you see the world differently. It is why you often feel things more deeply than others. From the beginning, life has been nudging you, whispering, even shouting at times, trying to remind you that you are here for a sacred purpose. This mission is not something you randomly stumble upon. It is something you remember. And the moment you begin to ask, "Why am I here?" the remembering begins. Your divine mission is often hidden behind your most painful moments. The people who hurt you, they were not placed in your path to break you, but to awaken you. The rejections, the loneliness, the silent nights where you questioned your worth. Those were moments of transformation, shaping you into who you needed to become in order to fulfill what you came here to do. The truth is, the divine never wastes pain. Every tear, every trial, every test. It was preparing your heart to carry light in a world that sometimes forgets how to shine. And here you are now, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by design. Because your light is needed. Your voice matters. Your energy carries healing. You were sent to be a bridge between the seen and unseen, between despair and hope, between forgetting and remembering. Your mission may not look like someone else's, and that is the beauty of it. Some are here to speak. Some are here to create. Some are here to protect, to guide, to nurture, to awaken. No mission is more important than another, because each one is a piece of the divine puzzle. But here is what makes the mission divine. It always serves something bigger than the self. It is not rooted in ego. It is rooted in love, in truth, and in service. And when you live it fully, you will feel a peace that nothing external can provide. You will feel alignment, clarity, and power. Not because life becomes easier, but because you now know why you are living it. Living your divine mission does not require perfection. It simply requires presence. Show up each day with intention. Ask yourself, what energy am I bringing into the world today? Choose to walk in alignment with your higher self, not with fear. Choose to love, to grow, to give even when it is hard. That is how you activate your mission. And remember this, you are never alone in it. The divine walks with you. Signs will follow you. People will appear to guide you. Resources will find you. Because when you walk in purpose, the universe moves in your favor. Your life has always been about this mission. Even when you did not know it. Even when you were off the path, the mission was still waiting, still calling. And now you are ready. So rise, embrace it, walk boldly into your purpose. You were never meant to be hidden. You were meant to shine. And in doing so, you will help others remember their own light. This is your divine mission. This is your truth. This is your time. There is something remarkably different about you. And deep inside, you have always known it. It is not pride. It is not ego. It is a silent, sacred knowing. An inner call that whispers to you in moments of stillness. If you are reading this right now, then there is a strong possibility that you are among the rare 1% of chosen ones. But how can you know for sure? Let us explore the powerful signs that point toward this divine truth. 1. You feel different and always have. From a young age, you may have felt that you did not fully fit in. While others chased the ordinary, you were pulled toward the extraordinary. Even if you looked like everyone else on the outside, inside you sensed that your soul was on a different frequency. This inner difference was never a flaw. It was the first signal that you were chosen for something higher. 2. You experience deep emotional sensitivity. Your emotions are not a weakness. They are a gift. You feel the energy of people and places deeply. You may cry when others do not. You sense sadness, joy, or tension even when no one speaks it aloud. This heightened emotional intelligence is not common. It means your heart is more open and aligned with the divine flow of the universe. You were made to connect, to feel, and to awaken others with your compassion. 3. You seek truth relentlessly. You are not satisfied with surface-level answers. You are drawn to the mysteries of life, the spiritual, the unseen, the cosmic truths that most people ignore. You question everything because you are meant to find something deeper. This hunger for truth is what separates the 1% from the rest. You know that there is more to life than what is visible, and you are willing to go beyond the veil to discover it. 4. You have faced unusual challenges. Your life may have brought you through pain, betrayal, loneliness, or loss, more than what seems fair. But those challenges were never meant to destroy you. They were divine tools to awaken your strength and refine your soul. The 1% are often forged through fire. These trials shape you into someone who carries wisdom, resilience, and light. 5. You are guided by intuition. You often know things without knowing how. You feel drawn toward certain people, places, or actions based on a deep inner feeling. That is not just instinct, that is divine guidance. Your intuition is your inner compass, helping you walk your unique path even when it goes against the crowd. 6. You are a natural healer, helper, or uplifter. Whether through words, presence, or silence, you bring peace to others. People feel safe around you. They confide in you. Your presence calms storms. Even if you do not always understand it, you carry a healing energy. That is because you are aligned with your higher calling to raise the vibration of those around you. 7. You crave purpose over popularity. The 1% do not chase validation. They seek meaning. You would rather live a quiet life of truth than a loud life of illusion. Fame and praise are not your goals. Fulfillment and alignment are. You are more concerned with doing what is right than with doing what is liked. 8. You see patterns, signs, and synchronicities. You often notice repeating numbers, vivid dreams, or moments that feel too perfectly timed to be coincidence. These are signs from the universe, reminding you that you are supported, guided, and chosen. They are gentle nudges keeping you aligned with your higher path. If many of these signs resonate with you, then you are not just part of the crowd, you are part of the calling. Being in the 1% does not make you better than others, but it does make you more awake. And with that awareness comes great responsibility. You are here to lead, to heal, to awaken, and to love more deeply than the world often dares to. The signs are already within you. Now is the time to walk boldly into your purpose. The moment you realize that you are among the rare 1% who are truly awake, everything changes. You begin to see life not as something that happens to you, but something that flows through you. You are no longer a passive observer, you become an active creator. But with this awareness comes a divine responsibility. The question is no longer, am I chosen? The real question now becomes, what must I do with this gift? Let us walk through the sacred steps of what you must do now to walk the path of the 1%, the path of light, truth, and transformation. 1. Accept your calling with full heart. The first and most important step is to accept your divine purpose. Many chosen ones hesitate. They feel unworthy or unsure. But your soul was never a mistake. You are here for a reason. Accepting your calling does not require you to be perfect. It requires you to be willing to grow, willing to heal, willing to shine. Once you say yes with your full heart, the universe will begin to open doors no one can shut. 2. Embrace daily inner work. Being in the 1% is not about being above others. It is about rising above your former self every single day. You must dedicate time each day to inner alignment. This could be through meditation, prayer, journaling, breathwork, or stillness. The outer world reflects your inner world. As you heal, grow, and release old patterns, you create space for clarity, power, and peace. Inner work is your spiritual training. Make it your priority. 3. Let go of limiting beliefs. To walk the path of the 1%, you must shed the beliefs that once kept you small. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are not too much or not enough. Those were lies spoken by fear. You must now rise in truth. Speak life over yourself. Replace self-doubt with faith. Replace fear with vision. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you love deeply, because your soul deserves kindness, strength, and belief. 4. Take aligned action with courage. The path of the 1% is not just about knowing, it is about doing. The universe rewards action. Even the smallest steps taken with faith are powerful. Speak your truth. Share your gifts. Help someone. Launch the project. Trust your inner guidance. Do not wait for perfect timing. The time is now. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to move even with fear present. You are not alone. Divine support surrounds you. 5. Stay connected to the divine. As a chosen one, your connection to the higher realm must remain strong. This connection is your lifeline, your source, your compass. Speak to the divine daily. Ask for guidance. Give gratitude. Listen with your heart. When you stay connected to your source, you do not lose your way. even when life gets uncertain. You begin to see signs, receive insights, and move with divine timing. 6. Surround yourself with higher energy. Energy is contagious. Protect your peace. Be mindful of the company you keep. Spend time with those who uplift, inspire, and support your vision. Read empowering books. Listen to meaningful words. Feed your soul with light. The path of the 1% is not always easy, but when you surround yourself with the right vibrations, you stay uplifted and aligned. 7. Serve from your heart. Your journey is not only about rising for yourself, it is about helping others rise too. Be a light in someone's darkness. Uplift someone who feels lost. Teach what you learn. Speak life into others. When you serve with love, your own light becomes stronger. This is how the 1% creates real change, by touching one soul at a time. You were chosen not to follow, but to lead. Not to blend in, but to stand out. Not to wait, but to walk boldly into your destiny. This is your path now. Sacred, beautiful, powerful. Walk it with love. You have two choices. Stay in the 99% and keep questioning, hiding, waiting, or step into the 1% and say, I accept the mission. I will not betray my calling. Do not dim your fire to comfort their shadows. Let them feel your light, or let them run from it. Either way, you will rise. This is the hidden truth. You are not waiting for your purpose. Your purpose has been waiting for you. You are the chosen one, and this is your time. Not someday, right now. So tell me, are you the 1%? Or are you still waiting to remember who you are?